What's up, people? Today I am finally getting into Avengers Infinity War in 4K Ultra HD, and I got that coming up for you next. So getting into Avengers Infinity War in 4K Ultra HD, getting into the video quality right now, this movie is actually given a 2K Digital Intermediate. And they have been waffling between 2K Digital Intermediate and 4K for the past couple of weeks. And I will just say that right now, IMDb says that this is a 2K Digital Intermediate. And I will update this in the comments below if they decide to change it. But right now, it has stayed at 2K for some time. This movie looks tremendous in 4K. The detail on Josh Brolin as Thanos is incredible. The facial expressions, the blemishes on his face, the CG that goes into his character is something that I feel like is going to be a reference point for CG going forward, and mocap for that matter. And then on top of that, you have HDR that gives you black levels that are rich and deep, but never protrude on the detail itself. And then you have an upgraded color palette that really brings this to life and has a lot of variety of color, especially in Wakanda. And I feel like this is a really, really awesome 4K Blu-ray that I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 to. It isn't reference quality, but I will say it is damn close. And getting into the audio on the disc, Disney has not been doing great at all with their Dolby Atmos tracks. Even though the Dolby Atmos tracks that are on the previous Avengers 4K Blu-rays that came out the same day that this came out, those were pretty damn good. And even though that this one isn't as good, I will say that it's still a lot better than what has come before us. I gotta give it to Disney for improving their bass response on these tracks. The bass response here is excellent, and it really has a heft to it that adds to what is going on screen, quite frankly. The sound here is wide and very dynamic. Speaker separation is truly excellent. Like when Doctor Strange goes up against Thanos, you really get it there. And then you add, along with that, the fact that I didn't have to turn this mofo up a lot at all. And that is a compliment with Disney because I usually have to for them. Height speakers are a little bit of an issue here. This is kind of soft in the height speaker, in the height speaker realm, but you do get some height speaker work in the action scenes, and when it really matters, it does kick in. And I will say that I just genuinely enjoyed this audio track a lot more than others, and I will give it an 8 out of 10. And as far as the digital copy goes, this is a Movies Anywhere digital copy that allows you to view this movie in 4K on iTunes and Vudu in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. And as far as the special features here goes, like most Marvel films, all of the special features are relegated to the Blu-ray, but we do get an audio commentary track that is with both Russo brothers and the writers of this film. That is a total of 5 people on the commentary track, which is quite a bit, but they have a lot of information, and this is one that I really did enjoy, and it is just a really fun audio track. And then you have some middling featurettes that go into bringing all of these characters together. The fight in Wakanda, the fight on Titan, and some deleted scenes as well. There are a decent amount of special features here, but unfortunately none of them are on the 4K disc, and they aren't really that long. So I will give this a 6 out of 10. This is pretty middling. And as far as my last looks at Avengers Infinity War, This movie is a important movie for our time just because I feel like it is a good lesson to learn how to lose. What happens when you don't win? This movie is all about loss, and I feel like it is a strong message to put out into the public, especially with a movie that is of this caliber. And then you add action scenes that are a whole lot of fun, and all the characters that are well represented here for the most part. There are some exceptions, but. And you're left with a movie that I truly do love, and I feel like in time I will like even more. And if you didn't watch my video review of Avengers Infinity War, when it came out in theaters, I actually gave this a 10 out of 10. And getting into my overall score for Avengers Infinity War in 4K Ultra HD, it comes out to a 33 out of 40. It would have been even higher if the special features were on the 4K disc and if there were a little bit more of them. So guys, I am finally done with my Avengers series, and I am going to be getting into Predator. I know this came out last week, and I should be doing that first, but I felt like I should put that a little bit closer to when the Predator comes out. So, yes. Thank you for watching my videos. You guys are awesome, and I will see all of you next time.